Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited for today's video. We are going to be starting my 2023 makeup rehab series. This will be my fourth year doing a makeup rehab. I did 2019, which was a little bit different than 2021 and 2022. I took 2020 off. But this will be my third year in a row doing like a beauty budget challenge style of makeup rehab. I will leave my previous 2 years linked down below. I feel like it's a little bit confusing to, like, the first introduction video is a little bit confusing just because I ramble, and I hope that you can make sense of what I'm saying. But I am tweaking my makeup rehab series pretty significantly because I feel like I have not been challenged enough in the previous 2 years. I also just did my makeup inventory. In fact, I just filmed that video. I haven't even changed my outfit. Skull Vikings. I'm filming this video on the last day of regular season for the NFL. But I just finished filming my makeup inventory, so I know where my numbers lie, and my numbers did decrease a pretty significant amounts from last year, but I would like to see my makeup collection get even more curated this year, and I just want to be more mindful about what I'm bringing in, as well as I want to use and love what I already own. So rather than, like, I feel like I've just, like, you know when you have too many decisions, then your mind just feels like cluttered at all times? Like, right now my makeup collection is offering me just too many choices and too many decisions, so I want less decisions to be made in the morning when I'm doing my makeup. I will leave my makeup inventory linked down below, as well as project pans that I'm participating in, so go check those out. I do have notes, like general ideas as well as general rules for my makeup rehab series, but I'm also just kind of like free flow where I'm like what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling about my makeup collection, how I'm feeling about makeup spending in 2023. So if you are at all interested, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the makeup rehab introduction. Okay, you guys, so I do my makeup rehab beauty budget like it's like this challenge style video. I start with a beauty bank every single year, and every makeup purchase that I make is subtract one from my beauty bank, but then every makeup empty, so every makeup product that I finish up is plus one to my beauty bank. In 2021, I started my beauty bank at 36 products. In 2022, I started with 30 products. And this year, I am going to start my beauty bank at 20 makeup products. That is not the only change that we are making. I have decided, rather than set annual rules for this, I want to break my makeup rehab series up into quarters, where I almost do like a quarterly refresh on my rules. I will have a few rules that are like all year round. My beauty bank being 20 products, that's gonna stick all year round. But each quarter, I want to make rules for that quarter. And the reason I want to do that is I do find myself, so for example, every single May, without fail, I end up buying like 4 or 5 bronzers. It always happens. I have this like cycle. So if I have these quarterly challenges, I'm thinking that I can hopefully give myself some like challenges within each quarter to challenge myself further. I don't feel like I'm making any sense at all. Let's just get into the nitty-gritty. So beauty bank, 20 products. This is going to include all makeup. Skincare does not count towards my beauty bank. Eyeshadow palettes also do not count. I love eyeshadow palettes. I love to make eyeshadow content, and that seems to be what's most popular on my channel. I, at this point in time, am not going to give myself any rules when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. Now, if I feel like I am using this as an excuse to like spend a bunch of money on eyeshadow palettes, or if I'm being super irresponsible about the amount of eyeshadow that I'm bringing into my collection, I may change this later on into the year. But as of right now, I'm just excluding eyeshadow palettes from this challenge. I will still include any palettes that I bring into my collection every single month during these updates, but it's just makeup products excluding eyeshadow palettes that count towards that beauty bank. an all year round rule is that PR will count against my beauty bank. This is a new rule. I have not done this in the past, but I've found that some of the like increases in my makeup inventory this past time that I updated it, I think that I had some surprises. Like I felt like I had decreased my makeup inventory by more than I actually had, and I think some of this is because I wasn't keeping track of PR, because I would share it with you guys but it didn't count towards my beauty bank. And then also like I almost said Starbucks rewards, like Sephora rewards or like free gift with purchases, I also have not counted towards my beauty bank in the past. And so I feel like those products would just slip into my collection kind of unknowingly. Like obviously I knew I had them, but like because I wasn't counting them towards my beauty bank, I wasn't thinking about how my makeup inventory numbers were affected. So PR, free gift with purchase, any sort of like Sephora rewards, like little codes, all of those products are going to count towards my beauty bank. The one caveat to that is in the past, decluttering products has not counted towards like adding numbers back to my beauty bank. If I decide to declutter products, those products will increase my beauty bank again, but this is where I'm like, it's probably gonna sound so confusing. Anything decluttered can only increase my beauty bank or make up for products that I've either received in PR or as like a free gift with purchase / promo code. I can't just like declutter products to buy more products, if that makes any sense at all. And I'll keep track of all of this, you guys, and update with my rules and stuff every single month. Also, a couple other year-long rules. I will be on a year-long mascara no buy, as well as a year-long eyeshadow primer no buy, with the exception of when I finish my NYX glitter glue, I am going to buy the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. But other than that, no eyeshadow primer. I'm on an eye primer no buy. I also am going to every single quarter have it be that I have to do at least 1 month where I do a complete no buy for one of the months within that quarter, and that'll be like an annual rule, if that makes sense. But also each quarter I obviously have to do at least no buy for 1 full month. That being said, each quarter I'm gonna have 5 rules per quarter that I refresh every 3 months. So for the months of January, February, and March, obviously I have a no buy, which I'm going to be doing that in January because I just want to use January as a month to get a good head start on my project pans and just kind of like re-familiarize myself with my makeup collection and just start the year out right, loving the makeup that I already have. But the other 5 rules that I'm going to set for myself for the next 3 months are that I have to finish 3 foundations before I can purchase another foundation. And I will carry this rule on if I haven't finished 3 foundations by the end of March. Same thing goes for primers. I was really disappointed that my primer inventory number didn't decrease at all. And I have a couple mini primers floating around my makeup collection. So I want to finish 3 primers. So I want to finish 3 primers before I can purchase another primer. I also am going to be on a lip buying ban. I'm on a lip product no buy for the next 3 months. Not a single lip product can enter my collection. I don't care what my excuse is. I have plenty of lip products in all of the categories. So I'm on a lip product no buy for the next 3 months, as well as a concealer no buy for the next 3 months. Not because concealer, like, I don't get excited about purchasing new concealers, but I have way too many concealers in my collection for someone who doesn't go through concealer that quickly. So I'm gonna be on a concealer no buy for 3 months. And then my 5th and final rule for the next 3 months is that although my beauty bank is 20 products, I am going to try and really challenge myself because I do want to use my makeup rehab series as like a way to actually challenge myself, not just be like, oh, I can only bring this much, but I'm using up all. No, I want to actually like truly challenge myself. So the next 3 months, I am challenging myself to only purchase 5 makeup products. And within that, I have to still follow all the other rules that I've mentioned. But my beauty bank, if you will, for the next 3 months, 5. That is the goal. I'm super excited about this. And then I thought it might be fun to try like a monetary twist to this. So the past 2 years, I haven't set any sort of like monetary budget restrictions or goals within this project, but I thought it would be fun to add a little bit of a twist, and I totaled up obviously what I spent on makeup in 2022, divided it by 12, and got an average of $140 spent on makeup per month. So I thought it would be fun to take that $140 and then add a little bit more some months, you know, set a budget for myself within each month. Obviously any makeup that I purchase has to come out of that budget. But then I was gonna make like a trip envelope, and any money that I have left over at the end of each month, I get to put in that trip envelope. And I love to travel, so I thought this would be like a good motivating way for me to try and like save up for a trip, which I love to travel. So I just thought it would be like a fun thing to kind of do and track and just have fun with you guys with that. This is just, again, like me kind of like free-flowing ideas. Would love to get your any sort of like ideas that you might have off of this idea. But truly I want to make my makeup rehab series just a little bit more fun and a little bit more challenging, and maybe a little bit more goal oriented, maybe be a little bit more strict with myself monetarily on makeup, etc. this next year. So that is kind of like where I'm at with my makeup rehab series for 2023. A couple other goals that I have just for the year: I want to use up more makeup products than I bring into my collection, and my goal is, hopefully, fingers crossed, to use up or have at least 100 makeup empties at the end of 2023. But that is going to wrap it up for my makeup rehab introduction for 2023. Please leave me all of your comments and ideas for what you want to see me do with this series this year. You guys have given me some really good ideas about what you want me to do, and I've tried to incorporate some of those ideas, and I think doing like quarterly rule refreshes will be a really fun way to keep this series interesting throughout the rest of the year. I'm hoping that this will change my makeup consumption even more and really make me think even harder and really challenge myself even more than I have challenged myself in the past with my makeup rehab series. Because while I do feel like my makeup rehab series has helped with some of my makeup spending, I still feel like it wasn't challenging enough to feel like a hard challenge, if that makes sense. So that is it for today's makeup rehab update. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you're excited about the changes. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch and for supporting me, as you guys always do. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.